Hey guys, so I know it can be kind of intimidating when you come to a new country for the first time and you don't know where you are. Nothing is familiar, everything is different. So what I want to do is take you around Tate Page Hall where ESLi at WKU is located so that you can feel more comfortable about where you are here in Bowling Green. You ready? All right, let's go. Hi, so this is the view from Tate Page Hall. It is a round building. The building you're looking at right here is actually health services. Health services is where you can go if you get sick or need to go to the doctor. As you can see, it's located very close to Tate Page, so simply a walk from classes. Here are one set of stairs that will lead you to ESLi. A lot of our students go in this way. If you look up there, the third floor, right there, those are the windows that belong to ESLi's office. So you can see this whole area from the office at ESLi. Tate Page is circular. It is the only circular building on campus, so it's very distinct. It may be confusing at first for students who have never been in Tate Page before to figure out where to go, but it is quite simple once you figure it out. The building over here on the right, this is called Mass Media. Mass Media and Technology Hall has a computer lab which is free for all WKU students. Our students find it especially helpful when they are working on papers, working on assignments, and you need a printer. Also, most importantly, in Mass Media Hall is Einstein Brothers Bagels and Coffee Shop. For each of our classes, we have a small break between, and Einstein's is open for students to come in, grab a coffee, grab a bagel, maybe a cookie, get some energy before the next class. Right now, it's summertime, so they are doing some renovations. So Einstein's is not quite as busy as it normally is. But here is the entrance to Mass Media Hall. If you walk in these doors, on your right is going to be the computer lab. You can't see it from this point, but there is a computer lab with Windows and Macintosh computers. Now, once you leave Mass Media, directly in front of you is Guthrie Tower, and on the left is Tate Page. Here are some students that are just relaxing in between classes. The landscape here is really beautiful, especially if you are a fan of anything green, as we are here in Kentucky. That we're looking at now is the academic complex, but we don't have classes in that building. All of ESLi's classes are in Tate Page. These benches right here are for students that would like to take a break between classes, students that like to experience some time outside of the stuffy building that can be Tate Page after 5 classes. Guthrie Tower, which is the structure that you see on your left here, is a good way for people who have never been to campus before to identify where Tate Page is. From outer points of campus, you can see Guthrie Tower. This building right here on your right is the Student Union. It's the Downing Student Union. The building directly in front of you is the gymnasium. So if you are a big fan of the gym or hanging out with American students, you have the gym and DUC, or DSU as it is called now, very conveniently located. Now here is another close-up shot of Guthrie Tower, and this little guy right here, he is part of the World War II memorial that Guthrie Tower has. A lot of our students do like to take pictures with him. And here is our lovely Tate Page Hall. Like I said, it's very distinct with its round shape. It's very shady. There are a lot of trees out here, so even if it is really hot, which, like I said, it is the summertime, so it is really hot right now, Tate Page's outside is cool because of these amazing trees and the shade that they provide. Now, if you want to go into another entrance on Tate Page, here we are. Once again, beautiful, beautiful landscaping. WKU does do a great job, and the steps of Tate Page provide a beautiful, beautiful view. That building right there is actually a dormitory that our students have stayed in before. Another building that is visible from outside of Bowling Green. So now I'm going up these stairs, going up a landing, and going to take a look at that view again. Just beautiful. And here we are. We're going to go into Tate Page, and I'll show you exactly where we are located on campus. So when you enter the doors of Tate Page, first you're going to see this lovely little open study area. Some of our students sit here in between classes just to get a break, to find a quiet place to study. Off into that corner is actually the vending machines, and the vending machines, as we know, are very, very important for students. Here below the stairs is a lovely mural of a koi pond. On the right we have a picture from the Kentucky Derby, something that we, being in Kentucky, are very famous for. Going up the stairs we have another landing, and this is actually the third floor where ESLi at WKU is located. Here is a study area that is really common for our students. Besides it having plenty of space for students to go, it's also extremely conveniently located because most of our classes are on this third floor. So literally you are just steps away from these classes. Here we go, going down the hall to visit ESLi. Okay, so as you go down the hall, first thing you're going to see is this distinct red poster, ESLi, and you know that this is the place where you should be. Now down the hall is the office, but for right now, I'm going to take you on a tour of the rest of the building. So here we have some classrooms. This first classroom is actually the library. And they're closed right now because we are having classes. I am filming this in the summer. And then here's another classroom as well, making sure that you know to stay out unless you are an ESLi student, which means you guys are welcome. Now, this room that we're going to go into next is actually our reflection room. So it's open to all students. It is divided into male and female sections. So if you need a place to go and relax and reflect and pray, then this is a room set aside especially for you. Now here's another one of our classrooms, and actually there's some class going on there. Miss Patty is busy teaching grammar, and so not to disturb her, let's go back to the office and check things out. So when you go into the hallway to find the office, you're going to see our bulletin board. Here is where we keep a calendar and some important announcements. There's a flyer for our coffee talk as well as a map of campus. This is a bulletin board that talks about all of our teachers, what we look like, who we are. These are pictures of students who have won the I Got Caught Talking Out of Class game, so their pictures are on the board. Here we have some more information about sickness and what you should do in case you get sick. This whiteboard usually has some announcements for the week for students, so if we have field trips or meetings or grades due, those announcements will go on that board. And here we are at ESLi. And when you walk in, you're going to see our front desk. Right now, Hatem is working away at that front desk. He will be the first person that you see when you walk in. Behind him, we've got a couple of fun things. We've got our WKU red towel. We've got Bill, the ESLi monkey, and some pictures of our staff. Here on the left, you're going to see Miss Dawn's office. She's not in there right now. We'll have to come back later. Now here's the study area. And then here is DeWalker's office. DeWalker is our admissions coordinator. Hi, DeWalker. Now when we turn around, this is Mr. Wouter's office. Mr. Wouter is our assistant director. He had a birthday recently, so we've all decorated Wouter Corral. Then here is Miss Val. Miss Val is the teacher leader. She's also a great advisor for students. And then as we go down the hall, we have all of our teacher offices. So if you ever need to talk to a teacher outside of class, these are the offices that you will find our teachers in. So make sure, it's one of the first things you need to do is find out where your teacher's office is. Now, I noticed you see a microwave and a refrigerator. Those are not available for ESLi students. Those are for ESLi teachers only. We do have a microwave in a classroom that you can use to heat up lunches. But we have another study area. Sometimes students will take tests there. There is Min. Min is our student services liaison. She's working away. And if we look outside, once again, looking at that beautiful view, there is that dormitory again, Pierce Ford Tower. And we just have a beautiful view here at WKU. And we love our building so much. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed your tour of Tate Page. I hope to see you here soon. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click here to watch the latest video from ESLi at WKU.